Hello, my dear Taurians. This is Clarity1129, and welcome to your May 2023 predictions. Wish you a very happy birthday. And for those of you who are going to be watching this, I'll be posting this in April to the April born Tauruses as well as the May born ones. Wish you a very happy birthday, and hope that this month, this year, you are filled with everything that your life is filled with everything that brings you joy, happiness, and whatever it is that you're looking for. All right, so have an amazing birthday, and we will get on with your reading. Now, as I shuffle these cards, let me quickly tell you that we have, and this will be something you're aware of, I'm sure, that we've had a solar eclipse on the 20th of April, and we are going to have one more on the 5th of May, which is going to be a lunar eclipse in Scorpio. All right, so this is a very powerful time, the time between eclipses. During this time, the next 6 months, it's time for you to process a lot of things, release a lot of things, and know yourself, your authentic self, and what your soul wants. These, all planetary shifts, when they are major, they always feel like, discomfort, unsettling, but the fact is they're all for your own good. Everything is, if you just take it as everything is a source of learning, then nothing is going to perturb you. All right, so just take it as that. Take it in the right spirit, go with the flow. And I have done a lot of readings as far as the solar eclipse is concerned, new moon in Taurus is concerned. I link all of them below, as well as the Mercury retrograde, which is going to be till the 14th of May. It started on the 21st of April. All that is happening, but it's all right. It's not such a big deal. Just think of yourself as a kid. When you were a kid, I had seen this card, so I'm showing it to you. Expect powerful change. So what, as a kid, did we know about these planetary shifts? They always happen. They happened even then. But we'd laugh it off, if, like, for example, if I'm filming something or I'm saying something and something wrong comes out and I say, oh, it's Mercury retrograde. But when we were a kid, if we had said something stupid, we just laugh it off, and that is the difference. We need to just have that so much of exuberance in our life that these little things don't affect us, and major things that happen, just take it in our stride while being kind to ourselves and those around us. All right, so having said that, one card for the overarching energy of the month. Wow, South Node. Don't let the past hold you back. And the beautiful thing is, with all these with this retrograde and all these eclipses, all the themes from the past which have been haunting you, which make you uncomfortable, which you've hidden under the carpet, they're all going to come up again for you to process. And this time you're going to put an end to it and not let it hold you back. You are going to move forward. All right, my dear Taurians, and that is going to be the gift the universe gives you in your birthday month. Now, I'm going to be using one of my newest decks, and this is the Giant Rider-Waite. So it's the good old Rider-Waite, but a lot to see. So we are going to take out 4 cards from here, one each for your general outlook, love, romance, relationships, career and finances, as well as spiritual growth. This deck is a gift from my husband, and this is something that I really wanted, and I asked him for this, and he actually managed to find it for me. And I didn't realize at that time that it's going to be so huge. No wonder it's called the Giant Rider-Waite, but it's not very easy to shuffle. All right, so did I cut the deck? I don't think so. Let's do it. All right, so now we're going to take out one card for your general outlook, the beautiful 6 of Cups. Yes, with this past coming here, a lot of nostalgia coming up. With your love, romance, and relationships, you get the Hierophant. Wow. For your career and finances, you get the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. And for your spiritual growth, you get the Fool. Wow. Beautiful. Now we're going to further amplify and or clarify all these cards. We will clarify this with the Lenormand deck, your overarching energy. And you get coffin. Number 8 could be significant. And then for your general outlook, we will take out 2 cards from the tea leaf fortune telling cards. Once I get my hand in, I keep my eyes closed. Yes. Okay, I think I've got 2. Yes. Oh wow, Aries got the same boat. Money, property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Hey, both the cards. Aries got the same. You saw me shuffling, didn't you? Wow. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. Exact same cards, these two. Wow. Now we're going to take out 1 card from another new deck of mine. This is the True Love Oracle. This is a gift from my mom. And we are going to take this out for you. And you get manifestation. So there's something that you've been manifesting, and that is coming to you. I'll put it like this so you see the picture of the Hierophant. I think you'd know that this is the Hierophant anyway. I'll be calling it out. Now for your career and finances, oops. We're going to take out 1 card from the Making Magic deck. And you get... I don't believe this. Perseverance. The motivation to keep going despite the odds. This is exactly what Aries got. These 2 cards as well as this. You've seen me shuffling. This is uncanny. And last but not the least, we're going to take out 1 card from the Soul Journey Oracle to further amplify and or clarify your spiritual growth. And you get death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. This is so, wow, so appropriate because you get the Fool card here, which is all about new beginnings. All right. So this is, you're closing out a cycle and starting a fresh, something new. This is beautiful. All right, my dear Taurians, we are going to dive into this bit of your reading first, dive deep into it before we take out advice cards and whatever else there is. All right, so to begin with, don't let the past hold you back, and coffin, which go very aptly together. Something has happened in the past and it's going to come up for processing again, because we've got the 2 eclipses here and the retrogrades. Basically all these planetary shifts, they happen for whatever reason they happen, but they also happen to bring back all those things that we've swept under the carpet without processing, without healing, and these are the things which are holding us back. All right, so they come again. This time, will you process me and leave me for good, or are you going to hide, push it away? If you keep pushing it, there will come a time where it's going to make you so uncomfortable. It's going to be like a tower moment, the universe will force you into looking at it. And this is the time wherein you are being told there is something that is no longer serving you, and which is why you walked away from it, whatever it is. Now it's coming back to haunt you, and this time you are not just going to close your eyes and not look in that direction, but you're going to look in that direction with your eyes wide open, hold that thing once and for all, deal with it, and then let it go so that it no longer has power over you. So you are going to take your power back, and the past is no longer going to hold you. And wherever it is you want, whatever dreams are waiting for you to unfold, you are going towards them, and this will no longer hold you back if you actually take the cue from the universe and process it and put it behind you. This is the wonderful time to do it. And just like with Aries, I said, look at that. Your intuition is going to be on point, all right, during this time. you're going to develop natural intuition, and you are to trust it. Now the intuition is very quiet voice, but it's a very clear voice, and it doesn't, fear and anxiety are loud. Recently I was listening to someone speak about this, and they said that, even if suppose you're supposed to fly, from place A to B, if you get this feeling that, oh my lord, maybe I'm going to be in a mishap, something, the plane's going to crash. If this thought comes into you that don't take this flight, it's going to crash, if it comes with a lot of panic, then this is just fear. It's something you're just making up. It's something that you're just scared about. But if it is your intuition, it'll just be a clear message which says, don't take this flight. It will not make you scared. It will just let you know in clear terms that this is it. So what are you going to do? All right? But you need to listen to this intuition, and you need to follow it, and it will never lead you astray. All right? And with this boat card here, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. All right? So for a few of you, maybe you get, you've lost someone dear to you, and maybe you're getting some sort of inheritance. And for others of you, it is through, maybe if this is the time you've been called to buy a lottery ticket, you go and buy that, and you will actually have chances. Or if you're going to invest somewhere, chances are this is the right time to do it, and things will work out in your favor. Now, these two cards have come to clarify this, which is the Six of Cups, which is soulmate energy, which is nostalgia, which is something from your past. It's beautiful energy, and I feel in this month of yours, in your birthday month, you're going to be revisiting the past, maybe how your previous birthdays were, who made it special, or things like that. This is going to be this beautiful time wherein you indulge in a lot of thinking and a lot of reminiscing, and somewhere it will lead you to this, which has got you stuck in the past, but you're being asked to not let it have a hold on you anymore. All right? And you will know what it is, my dear Taurans. It's time for you to release that now. It's no longer serving you. And if it is a particular person then who meant something to you at some time, it's all right. When you're saying that you're putting it behind you, you're just not creating an energetic block in your life as you move forward. So if there is someone, you don't have to start being indifferent to the person or hate that person. No, when you feel love, always send love to the person. Send all good wishes to the person, and then finish. Let that they not create an energetic block because you are waiting for closure or you are waiting for something from them. Just let it be. You don't need it. You are complete on your own. You have all the answers that you need are there within you. If you dig deep, you'll get them. You don't have to wait for them. This is a closed chapter. Let it go, because it is creating blocks in your life. You don't realize it, but there are energetic blocks which happen when you don't let things which have served their purpose in your life, and you don't let them go. You create blocks for yourself. All right, so this is the time for you to know that and leave that behind you. All right. For your love, romance, and relationships, you get the beautiful Hierophant and Manifestation. Hierophant is the card of Taurus. So for some of you out there, singles, you might meet this person who is going to catch your interest, who will be a potential long-term partner, someone you could actually have your happily ever after with. This person could be a Taurian like yourself, or you could just meet or have Taurus placement somewhere strongly in their charts. This person, you could meet them where you're studying or where you're working, or at a place where you a temple or a church or wherever you go to pray. You meet them at a place like that, or in any institution, maybe even in the court of law, any major institution. This person, as I said, could have heavy Taurus in their chart. So this person may be traditional in their approach, how they see things. But this goes very well with how you think. And this person is actually someone solid, just like you are, my dear Taurus. So you will actually get along very well, and it's going to be a major relationship in your life. All right. For those of you who already partnered, and you are going to take this relationship to the next level, whatever it is that you've been manifesting, it's coming to you. The number 22 or the number 4 could be significant. All right. So if you, and with this 8 that I see here, of course there's an 8 here as well, but this is the infinity symbol. And basically, it's also showing the 3 chakras, all right? It's showing the sacral. Why did they leave out the, okay. They're showing the sacral, the solar plexus, as well as the heart chakras, all right? So you are manifesting something, and this manifestation is coming to you now. All right, so whatever it is that you were dreaming about is happening. You are actually making it happen. So that proposal is coming to you, or you are finding the, gumption to go ahead and propose to someone, or even say those 3 magical words to someone. But the fact is that you are taking your relationship to the next level. So wherever you are, you're going to the next level. If you're already married, already in partnership, maybe you're going to have children. If you already have all of children, maybe you're going to buy a new home. Whatever it is, it's a beautiful time, very positive time. Whatever it is that you've been dreaming, hoping for, that's happening. All right. Coming to your career and finances. Well, for one, you already know that money is coming to you some way, in some form or the other. But you are juggling. Now, this could play out in many ways for different people coming here to the reading. For some of you, you're wondering whether you should switch jobs. For others of you, you're wondering whether, your work-life balance is okay. You're trying to balance too many things. For others of you, you're wondering whether you are putting too much effort and getting something less. So it's all, you are basically taking stock, and you're trying to see whether you're trying to bring some sort of balance as far as your career is concerned. But whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is you're finding out, keep up your work. Okay, and this is something which Taurians are known for: their staying power, their stamina, their perseverance, their determination. So you have all of that. Just keep at it, whatever it is, and you will find that things will fall into place one way or the other, and the way you want it. You will get that balance that you're looking for. Now coming to your spiritual growth with this Death and the Fool, which is beautiful. Something is coming to an end, and I think finally with this card here, the Coffin, as well as the South Node here, you're finally putting an end to this that was holding you back. This has been a very major theme. Even when you're having a nice time, you're dealing with whatever relationships it is, or your career, or you're having a nice time, or you're on a holiday, somewhere this is there in the back of your mind. Somewhere this thing is unresolved, and this time in your birthday month, between the 2 eclipses, wherever or around this time, in the month of May, you are finally bringing peace to yourself. You are letting this go, sending, depending on what this is, it could be usually when things like this hold us, it's usually an episode which has obviously happened with somebody else. All right, so whoever this person is, just send them kindness, send them forgiveness, give yourself even more kindness and even more forgiveness, and just close this chapter once and for all and liberate yourself. This is Uranus energy. All right, this Fool, just start afresh and go with the flow, and go with enthusiasm to want to learn something new, on a new journey. All right, this is you ascending after this cycle which has taught you a lot of things. So be grateful for whatever it taught you, but now it's time for you to move ahead. All right, and learn what it is you're here for. Maybe you'll find your soul purpose during this time when you finally put an end to this. All right, so that's the end of your basic reading. Now we're going to take out advice card for you. One card from the Prism Oracle and one from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Just one shot. Oops. Look at that. I'm just showing it to you. Fear and intuition. I was just talking about this when I was talking about your intuition. So no to fear and yes to intuition. All right. This is exactly opposite. Anyway, we're going to take out the card. This just fell out. Just to give you that extra bit of confirmation for what I said earlier. And you get passion. So this is the time where your passion is awakened, either in the relationship or in creative pursuits. And or if you're feeling, you know, because this, or maybe yes, with you finally putting an end to your past, you find that wherever it is that you found that there's always some sort of a energetic block, that is removed. So your creativity will be out there, and you'll be passionate about everything in your life. And even if you are with somebody, you know, your passion is going to be ignited. This is you living your best life, your fullest life, being present to every single moment and every single thing that happens in your life. All right. And now we're going to take out one card from the Spirit Animal Oracle. And this wants to come out. Giraffe Spirit, the number 29, the number 11 or the number 2 could be significant. And it says, see the bigger picture. Yes, so anytime you get stuck, especially here, zoom out, see the bigger picture, see how it served you in the past and see how it's no longer serving you. See where it's blocking you from living your best life. And finally, when you let it go, you know, you just sit with this energy so that once and for all, you are at peace with it. And know that every single answer that you wanted from A, B, C or D is there within you, because we are all connected. And you get those answers within, but do not, it's limited you for a very long time. Now it's time for you to embrace the Fool energy and let it go. All right. So this is as far as your advice was concerned. Now, where is it that you're going to see maximum changes in the month of May, my dear Taurians? And you get happiness. My God, this again, Aries God. So there's going to be a lot of happiness when you finally release this past, and you will liberate yourself. You're going to, you know, if for some of you, you've been wondering what's happened to the old me, I wasn't like this before, you know, I've become so serious. This is something I myself keep telling myself, though I'm not a Taurian. But you will find that when you release this, you'll just be in touch with your old self, you know, an improved version of your old self. Because you've got all the answers now, and there's nothing that's stopping you back, nothing that's holding you back. You'll be your carefree self again. Now, if there's any time-specific question on your mind, you get me. Wow! Happy birthday, my dear Taurians. You're going to get it this very month of May. All right, whatever it is that you've been waiting for. And if there's any other question that you've been wanting a confirmation for, or some sort of an answer, you've been asking the universe, will you give me an answer? Show me a sign. Well, the angels are ready to give you an answer. And I hope they don't give you, you know, ask your angels card, because that's also there in this. And then whenever I get that card, I said, then what do you think I was doing? It said, don't stop, and it went back right in here. Look at that. My dear Taurians, if this isn't a sign, you've got psychic ability here. Trust your intuition. Remember the two cards which came out, fear and intuition, and now this is the answer. So whatever it is that you wanted to ask the angels are not giving you an answer. They're not saying yes or no. They're not saying this is right, this is wrong, it'll happen now. They're just telling you to ask yourself, because you are very powerful in this month of May. And whatever it is that you want is coming to you in May, all right? But whatever you want to know about anything, it's there within you. Trust your heart. Your heart chakra is really, really healed, and you are at the right place right now to give answers. You know, maybe you can help others also. That's how strong your intuition is. So that's all I have for you, my dear Taurians, the birthday kings and queens. Wishing you an abundance of everything that makes you happy. And till next time, be good, stay safe, and release that. Bye-bye.